Frou-frou Studio, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do another episode of the Margarete Miller Challenge, and we are on week 26. For those of you that are new, Margarete Miller has a weekly collage challenge. This is volume 2. Where she gives you a weekly assignment to create a collage with some prompts that she has come up with for each week. She normally will give you 5 prompts and a bonus prompt, and she does the bonus prompt in case there's something that you can't find or you don't want to do, that you can substitute the bonus. I usually try to do all 6. And like I said, we're on week 26. So let's look at the prompts for this week. This is my book. You can purchase a weekly planner from her that has the prompts in it. She also has a digital version that you can print out and create your own planner. Or you can purchase just the prompts, which is what I did because I do mine in a sketch diary. The one I'm using is just a regular old sketch diary, and it's 9.5 by 6. I've had it quite a long time, and it is about full. So I think after this week, I may switch because I know I don't have enough pages to finish the year, and it's getting pretty thick. So I may go ahead and switch it and do the last half of the year in a different book. But I have done all of the challenges so far this year, and all of these have a video that are in a playlist on my channel if you want to know how I created any of the previous weeks. And this was last week, and so we are on week 26, and we are going to go this way this time. I hope I have that so you can see. Let me move my glue over a little bit so I can move it up. Okay, and the first prompt that we have is something that emits heat. And because of where the other prompts took me this week, my item that emits heat is a dragon. This is actually off of a beer box. Karen Ichabod, for those of you that do not know, I work for a beer wholesaler during the week. I'm their database administrator, and so this was on a box. One of the salesmen brought me in a bunch of boxes that have really cool graphics on them, and I use them occasionally, you know, when I'm doing journals or make different things out of them. And this is off a Asian style Ichabod beer, and so I cut it out, and it was really shiny and bright. So I just rubbed some gesso on it to tone it down a little bit to go with the rest of my papers. And I also peeled off the backs to make it thinner so it wouldn't be, you know, as thick as a cardboard box. So that's our emits heat. And then we have a pair of something. And this kind of is 2 prompts. One of our prompts is a pair of something and the other is something royal. And so I have these Asian playing cards, and so I picked a pair of kings. The king, obviously, being the royal part, and the pair being 2 kings. So that's our pair and our something royal. The next thing is a face, and so I cut out this lovely lady to use to stay with our theme. And then we have a bit of green, so I have several little things to get my green in. This is a piece of scrap that I have left from some Stamperia paper. I believe it's called Asian Garden. It may be Oriental Garden, something like that. So I'm going to get my green in there. I have some washi tape that has some flowers on it that, of course, have a little bit of green. And then I have this Tracy label that has Asian writing on it that is also green. So that's going to take care of our green. And then the bonus is text other than English or your native language. And so for that, I have these Asian book pages. And I have no idea which language these are. But I think they will fit the bill. And then I also have in my little basket over here, you know, other little Asian paper scraps from the Stamperia set in case we need some fill-in stuff. So that's where we're going to go. So let's get started. And I think what I'm going to do is start with this paper and just kind of put it down as the total background. And then we might cover a lot of it up, but that will be, I think we'll have enough left showing that we'll be able to still see it. And if not, we still have the label and the other paper. Can't speak today. So I hope everybody's having a good weekend. It's kind of rainy here today, which is good. We needed it for several reasons. It's not rained in a while, and everybody's allergies seem to be acting up. And I almost wish I had another piece of that. Let me see if I can reach it. I'm just thumbing through my book pages over here to see what I have. I don't have another piece like that. Maybe we will use this other one and fill in with it. Maybe I should have done that one instead because I have enough of it. Let's do that. Yeah, I think I'll do that. We can change our mind, right? Move that over just a tad so I can fit my ruler in here. I love this ruler, but I wish it was just a little bit shorter than what it is, because I think it would be easier to manage on your work desk if it was just a little bit shorter. I have seen people make their own, and I thought about trying that. They just got a regular plastic ruler or wooden ruler and then just kind of, you know, took a file to it or something and just made jaggedy edges, which is really a good idea if you think about it. Okay, let's see. We could do it like that. And it works out almost perfectly. I'm going to cut it right along this black line here. take just a little bit off this edge, and I think we'll be there. Okay, so that will be our background, something like that. And then how do I want to do this? Do I have any longer strips? No, not really. So maybe you could cut this, tear it, let's tear it. Do some here. Oh, I can't pick that up. No, your sound has not quit working. I quit talking. Okay, so that is what we're going to do. I think that's going to give us a good starting point anyway for our background. So, start by getting all of that glued down. So we want our colored pieces first. Then we'll put our yeah, this Stamperia paper, I had used it previously in a Asian journal, and it is so pretty. The colors are just so delicate and so calming. Trying to take this little, just that little white off, so it's not sticking out so white. You notice I'm not going to ink these background pieces because I'm not really concerned with, ooh, I gouged my glue. I'm not really concerned with whether they're inked because they are in the background. Sorry if I just stuck my big head in the way. Sometimes I forget and I try to get up there so I can line something up or see something well, and I stick my head over, and I'm sure it's going right in the camera. It's not going to be totally even, but that's okay. We'll make that work. Okay. Now we'll put down our book page. No, it's not even straight. There we go, that's better. I wanted to thank you guys for all the love for my journal toppers. They were so much fun. I may have to do some more. They are going quite quickly in my shop. I just love using vintage images, photos in my makes. Okay, now where are we going to put our little focal point items? Now these do need to be inked, so I'm going to ink those really quick while I'm thinking about it. As Gail Gassinelli says, I'm going to ink and think for just a minute. We'll have to do something to camouflage the fact that she only has part of her bottom. She was actually on a tag. And I believe that is from, it's either from the Graphics Fairy or it is from the Digital Collage Club. I cannot remember off the top of my head which, but it's one of those two. Both of them have some really pretty Asian type things. Okay, so there's our dragon. Let's do the cards here a little bit. I found these cards at an antique store in Charleston a few years ago when I was there on vacation. And they're really cool because a lot of the cards that you find, the decoration is on this side. But I like these because it's actually on the face side and not the back. So you get to use the face for decorating. But each one of them has a different Asian scene on it. A lot of them are fight scenes, which makes sense because card games, a lot of the card games are, you know, war, and I mean, they're kind of more like, you know, battles when you're playing cards, so it's kind of cool. Okay, so we've got our little lady, and she almost needs to be at the bottom just because she doesn't have a bottom. And then we've got our dragon. I might move her over here. And then maybe put our kings in here. And we've got our tag. And we've got a lot of blank space. So, what are we going to do about that? Might could cut out, that's like a flower pot with some flowers in it. What else do we have? Some more flowers with a butterfly. I do have another Asian lady. She's bigger. She's almost too big though. I'm going to zip around her real quick and see what she looks like. I say zip around her. I don't know that I've ever zipped around anything fussy cutting. Just not very quick at it. I'm leaving just a little bit of the white around her just because her hairpins or hair sticks, whatever they call them, are so small. And I don't want to cut them off, so we'll leave a little bit more of a white border. Than I would normally. Sorry guys, I know this is boring. Sit and watch somebody cut something out. And I probably need to speak up too. I feel like I'm speaking really low today. Just about there, just about there. You can feel free to fast forward through this tormenting part. Okay, so let's see if that makes a difference. Maybe she does take up a lot more room, doesn't she? So maybe we'll use her instead. Kings here. Maybe the dragon kind of like that. And then we need something here. Maybe we should go, well then all my writing's going to be the wrong way. I started to say maybe we should go the other way, but then my writing's not going to be right. So we can't do that. Maybe we should use both of our young ladies. If that's the case, we would have to put her up here somewhere because scale-wise, she's smaller. We'll get there, we'll get there. Let's see if I can get these. Oh, I do have that washi tape too. I could use the flowers from that. And I'm just not even worrying about fussy cutting these. I'm just kind of cutting around. Yeah, I don't mind that too much. Okay, let's get that glued down and see. I need to ink this lady. I think we can use her because she obviously also has a face. Oops. Got some ink on her face. Didn't mean to do that. Let's see if I got... I use these little, like, these are not makeup applicators. They actually are for pastels. But a makeup applicator would be about the same thing. It kind of helps me get down in the little bitty places. Okay, and then let's see another spot sticking out like a sore thumb. Okay. Making around our flowers here. Okay, so I want this one to go about there. Oops, I did those backwards, but that's okay. They'll both work either way. I think I have the flower pot over on the other side, but it doesn't really matter. We're just kind of using them as a filler anyway. Okay, and then let's get our cards down. I'm getting glue everywhere. Gouging my glue today. Okay, and then this lady, we want here. And I'm going to put art glitter glue on her just because I need to put something on her little hair stick, and she's going kind of on top of those cards, and I'm not sure about the glue stick in that situation, so we will use the good old art glitter glue for that. Okay, and then this little lady we'll put up here. And again, I'll use the art glitter glue. I think I like her there better than up on that other tier line, my imaginary line in my mind. Okay, and now we have our dragon. Again, I'm going with art glitter just so I can get his legs good. Yeah, that gesso did the trick for bringing the color down into where I needed it to be, because it, of course, was a shiny, bright yellow and red and stuff like that. So that worked really well. Let's see if I can clean her face up just a tad. There we go. Okay, now let's see. Let's put our label here in this little spot that we have. And I wish I could really tell if that was upside down or not, but I can't. I think it goes this way. Okay, now I feel like I need to ink around the outside edge. Just a little bit. Okay, and then we need to find a place to put our number, which I have, and I also have a butterfly stamp. I think I may, there's a butterfly there, maybe I'll put one over here. Let me see. All I have is finished photo and walnut stain, and I don't know if they're going to be dark enough. I mean, that's not all I have, but it's all I have over here. I just don't think that's going to be dark enough to show up. Okay, so where do we want to put our owl? We want to not stick the glue pen in our finger. Do we want it here? I think we want it here. And can I get it dark enough with walnut stain? If not, I may have to take a time out for a minute and go get my black. I think I'm going to have to do that because all the writing is black, and I feel like it's going to look funny if we do it in another color. But before I do that, let's decide if we need some washi. See, in particular, I think these flowers right here look like what's on there. But I don't know if there's really any place we need it. Wouldn't mind putting some right there maybe to kind of tie together. Okay, I'm going to cut off. Am I rambling or what? I don't know if that adds a dang thing. I don't think it does, although the flowers are pretty perfect. I don't know that it's adding a thing. I think I need a butterfly though. Yeah, I don't think that's adding anything. Put that back on the roll. We'll nix that idea. But I do want a butterfly, and I think I may want little pieces of this. I think this is what I think I'm missing. I'm probably not really missing anything, but no, I don't think we need that either. Okay, let me go get my black ink here real quick. Alright, and I'm going to do a second generation because this archival ink is new and it is very dark. Yeah, definitely want to do a second. And then I think the only other thing I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to take my Stipple All and go around our ladies here a little bit. Oh, one thing I do want to do is cover right there where she's cut off. Maybe that's where I need the washi. I don't know if washi is going to work. But I don't like that she's cut off there at the bottom. Maybe I should. Maybe. I'm full of maybes today. I'm grabbing my flowers. And my butterflies. I don't know that I have a little. I'm actually grabbing my stickers to see if maybe I have a washi sticker. There's yellow. Nope. Not yellow. Yellow isn't it. That one won't work. I don't think I have any little butterflies. These are all huge. In here, the stickers. Also got some just greenery. Purple. That one would look good. I think. Methinks. It's just a single pink, but let's try that one. See if we can camouflage down here. Okay. Excuse me. Do zippy around this. Clippy down here. Okay. I'm going to go over it with Vintage Photo a little bit. Now, do I need this one. No, I think we're okay. Okay, back to what I was doing. Okay, now I'm going to take my water brush, which is where, here. Okay, this is a Stabilo All, and it's basically a China marker. It was created so you can mark pricing on glassware, and then it would wash off. It's very waxy based, but it is water soluble, and so a lot of art stores and artists have picked it up as being another media to work with because it is water soluble, and it creates some really cool effects for shading and stuff like that. So most art stores do carry them. I got mine at Jerry's Art Aroma. I think they are also available on Amazon. And it just kind of helps bring out your focal points or your main things in your collages, or anything you're doing, tags. And I like the look because I think it's very, very rustic. And you can make it just as bold or as light as you would like it to be. All right, there we go. We have week 26, halfway through the year. Let's go through our prompts one more time. We have something that emits heat, which that's questionable, I guess, whether you believe in dragons. A pair of something, we have our kings. A face, we have two faces. Something royal, kings, of course, are royal. A bit of green, we have some green throughout. And text other than English or your native language, and we have that in our Asian writing and in our label there. So that's this week's collage. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. And if you have, thank you very much for your support. I really do appreciate it. And so until next time, which will be I saw it on Pinterest series. I hope everybody stays safe and stays healthy, and we'll see you next time. Bye.